Good morning, third graders. It is Thursday, April 16th, and we are starting Unit 5, Lesson 1. And so the I can statement for today is I can recognize and find perimeter and area. And our first question, well, let's take a look at the top of this page. The vocabulary is perimeter and unit square. On this page, the dots on the dot paper are 1 centimeter apart, and we're going to use this triangle to answer questions 1 through 4. Okay, so question number 1. What part of the rectangle is its perimeter? So perimeter is these red lines that go all the way around the rectangle. So here are the red lines. So this is the perimeter, and I'm using a red line to go over the top of those. So the perimeter, we could either say are the red sides, but I also want you to know that the perimeter is the distance around. So it's the distance, let me slide this up, around. So in that word perimeter is the word, and I don't know if you can see that, is the word rim. So rim, think of it as the distance all the way around the rim, the outside. The next question, number 2, says what part of the rectangle is its area? Area is the space inside of here. So this is considered the area. So the area is the yellow part inside. So that is the area. It's the space inside. Number 3, find the perimeter, draw tick marks to help. So tick marks are like this. If we were going to draw tick marks, we would do 1, 2. Notice how I did that in green. So that's 2 tick marks on this side. If it's 2 tick marks there, it's also 1, 2 tick marks there. And then let's use our green to do tick marks here. So from here to here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this side is 2, and this side is 9. This side is 2, and we don't even have to count the bottom. We know it's 9 because it's a rectangle, and these two sides equal each other. The two opposite sides equal each other. So to figure out the perimeter, we're going to add up 2 plus 2 plus 9 plus 9. That's going to give us our perimeter. I like to do this. I like to put the doubles together to make 4, put the 9s together to make 18. 4 plus 18 gives us 22 centimeters. Let's put a label on there because it did say that we're talking about centimeters. Next, we're going to find the area. Draw unit squares to help. I'm going to use my eraser to get rid of all this blue in the middle because they want us to, and I'm going to get rid of some of the red. Okay, so they want us to draw unit squares. So here's how you draw unit squares. You make the lines like this to draw our unit squares, and then here is our next line for unit squares. So if we were trying to figure out the area of this, we could count by ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And some of you maybe remember that area is length times width. So you perhaps already decided to do 2 times 9 equals 18. And it is 18 square, abbreviate square like that, square centimeters. Okay, so number 5. Draw a rectangle 4 centimeters long and 3 centimeters wide on the dot paper. Find the perimeter and area. So we are going to draw 1, 2, 3. So that is the width. So here's 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's complete our rectangle. So if we count the ticks, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is the length and the width. Now we have to figure out what the perimeter is for this particular shape. So perimeter is adding up all the sides. It's the distance around a shape, all the way around a shape. Okay, sorry, my writing is not very... So this side is also 3, and this side is 4. And when you do perimeter, you have to add up all the sides. So 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4. Put the 3's together to get a 6. Put the 4's together to get an 8. 6 plus 8 is 14. And somehow my pen changed, so I'm going to make it look like this. So 14. Hopefully your writing is neater than Mrs. Strong's. Okay, so the perimeter is 4 centimeters. To figure out the area, you probably remember area is length times width. So 3 times 4 equals 12 square centimeters. Number 6, it says to explain how you found the area of the rectangle in exercise 5. So how did we find the area? We said length times width equals area. So we took 4 times 3 equals 12. We could also do this. We could also count it up by ones. We could make our squares like this and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You could also say, I counted each square. So that would be another way to solve this one. Now it's time to solve on page 334. And it looks today like we need to find area and perimeter of all kinds of different shapes. So perimeter, if you'll recall, the perimeter is the outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The perimeter is 12 centimeters. However, the area is the boxes. So this side has 1, 2, 3, 3 rows. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 3 columns. So 3 times 3 is 9 square centimeters. Let's go on to number 8. What is the perimeter? What is the area? So keeping in mind, again, perimeter is the distance around a shape. So 1, 2, this side is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This side is 6. This side is also 2. This side is also 6. So adding up 6 plus 6 is 12. 2 more. Adding in this 2 is 14. Adding in this 2 is 16 centimeters. And the next one is area, and area is length times width, or you can think about it as these boxes inside of this shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 square centimeters, or you may have just done, just like we did here, 2 times 6 gets you that 12 square centimeters. Okay, number 9. I'm going to show you how to do number 9, and then I'm going to have you work with 10, 11, and 12 on your own. So number 9, it's not a perfect rectangle or square, but the same process is in place. So perimeter, again, you count the distance around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I encourage you to make those tick marks right in your math workbook, just like I'm doing. All of these are centimeters. Area is length times width. But as you can see, we don't have a perfect square here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this into 3 different squares. So we have a 1 by 1, and 1 times 1 is 1. And then this square right here is a 2 by 2, or 2 times 2, and 2 times 2. So we said 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. And then we have this last square that's a 1 by 1, and 1 times 1 is 1. So when we add together these 3 numbers, we get 6. And let's see if that's true. Is the area 6? So in yellow, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sure enough, it is 6 square centimeters. So that's how you do those kind. I'm going to have you go ahead and do number 10 and 11 on your own, and I will post the answers so you can see if you're on the right track.